Hello, everyone. I am Bob DeMarzo with the MSP Summit, and I am here at a very special week. We are debuting the 2026 MSP 501. This is the reveal, so you can learn who are the top managed service providers, how they got there, and all the great insights from this year's 501. I am here with my colleague, David Raffo, who serves as the editor of the MSP 501. We've been hard at work on the 501 all year long. This is not just something that happens in a few weeks. We nurture and work the 501 all year long. And we certainly wouldn't be here without the help and sponsorship of the MSP 501 sponsor, our good friends at Ingram Micro. Thanks to all their support for the 501 to bring this list live to you. And speaking of the list live to you, Dave, I think today's a very special day on the MSP Summit website.
Yeah, this website where you'll find the lists, you'll find stories about the 501, and not only this week where we will reveal the list, but we'll have ongoing coverage throughout the year leading up to the MSP Summit in September
That's
and
great, Dave.
afterwards as well.
And well, it's there all year long. Certainly for vendors and managed service providers who want to see where they rank or who the 501 are, this is a great resource. And I would encourage the vendor community not only to go to the list, but to please attend the MSP Summit. The MSP 501 Awards Gala will take place at the summit, runs September 28th through 30th in Orlando, Florida. You can scan the QR code to register, or you know what? Reach out to Sydney Kurtz. Her email is right there. She'd love to hear from you if you're a managed service provider. But again, we bring all of the managed service industries, I would say, influencers and experts together at the summit. It's an amazing event. And I anchored, Dave, by the 501 Awards Gala and all our special awards, right?
That's a special night. It's like the Oscars, right? So the award's in its 19th year this year. It's almost as old as me, and we consider it the gold standard for MSP awards. I mean,
Yeah.
19 years is forever in this business for an
And
awards program.
certainly is amazing, Dave, that it's been around that long. Let's tell you a little bit about what's coming up on today's broadcast. I was thrilled to be able to host a panel with, I would say, the top five leaders, the companies that were at the top of the 501, Dave. It was great to discuss with Anthony D'Ambrosi from a CEO's perspective, what's driving Abacus in the industry. Adil, who's the CMO of TPX, gave us that marketing perspective. Jay really drove into AI and the technologies from a CTO perspective. And then Scott really gave us a reality check as a COO from an operational standpoint at Thrive. But you hosted a pretty interesting conversation with the MSPs to watch, if I'm not mistaken, that's coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot of MSPs out there that are on the smaller side, smaller than the 501, but they're doing very well with the metrics. They're growing, they're growing their revenue, they're growing recurring revenue, they're, building up their head count. So we had a couple of them on, and, it's always good to see how, growth strategies and how they are making out because we had a whole bunch of them. I believe there's 100 on the MSPs to watch list. So we had a small representative here, but interesting conversation.
Yeah, thanks to Julian and Stacy for anchoring that, Dave. Great episode. Don't miss it. It's coming up later in today's broadcast. Dave, the great part of the 501 is we're able to extract such great data from all of these managed service providers. I was impressed that total revenue performance this year, you're talking about a $16 billion list. That's a gold list. Growth 10%. Very impressed by that. Dave, you want to walk through some of the other metrics that you're going to be presenting in some of your stories and that we're going to be highlighting at the event?
I mean, 9.5 million accounts under management. I mean,
Yeah.
that's impressive when you stop and say, that's how many companies out there that the MSP 501 is providing tech for. Awful lot.
Yep.
Staffing growth 7%. We'll see in our research a lot of growth around AI this year. Everybody is doing AI. They increased revenue, they increased recurring revenue profits, yet still growing. So AI, MSPs are growing their AI business, but they're not cutting jobs. They're still growing jobs as well. I think that's a big point to drive home here.
Yeah, Dave, I was really impressed by the AI data that we're going to be able to bring to market. Clearly, if you stay in touch with the MSP Summit website and come to our event, we're going to be showcasing that along with a lot of other metrics and the preferred vendors that the MSP 501 goes to market with and the MSPs to watch go to market with. So, without further ado, Dave, we've got somebody that is going to dive deeper into the managed services landscape, comparing the 501, we'll say, to the overall managed services industry. Dina Moskowitz, the CEO of Partner Optimizer. She is a great friend of ours, a collaborator, and a partner of ours in our go-to-market strategy. Really thrilled to have Dina here. She's going to take away the next segment. So, Dina, take it from here. Everybody's looking forward to what you have to say.